see, I'm going to rack it the other way now. See? See, you're off to this side. Now I'm going to rack it the other way. Now I'm going to pull it back a little more.
Yeah, and my eyes will be open, not like closed.
I'm going to get a little cleavage on
Back?
Yes. No, I'm good. Now, there you are in all your glory. Now I can see your breast nicely, which is good.
Yeah.
It's good to see your breast. So how old were you when you started sprouting? You turned into a woman. How old?
Me?
Yeah, you. No, the other girl that's in here. Yeah, you. How old before, when boys started showing an interest in you? How old?
Oh, it was me. Was 15.
15?
Something my hobby.
Yeah. Your what?
In my like entertainment.
Oh, what you do for entertainment? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what you mean? What you paint? Yes.
So yes, I like paint. And so like it to do.
So who's your favorite painter? We talked about this before. You like Picasso.
I like Picasso because it's interest. I see and it's abstraction.
Abstraction, yeah.
Abstraction.
But not cubism. Cubism is too much for you?
Cubism, yeah. I like classic.
Now, the Impressionistic period that was before Picasso, the late 1800s, you like any of those guys? Like Toulouse-Lautrec? You like the watercolors of Toulouse-Lautrec? Did the Moulin Rouge? The dancers?
I like oil paint, and I like make a flower, and it's like classic.
So Van Gogh then. Van
Yeah.
Gogh did a lot of nature studies and stuff. You like Van Gogh?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like really, and
Now, masters, Rembrandt and people like that, and Michelangelo, Da Vinci.
yeah, I like Michelangelo and Da Vinci. It's really.
Have you ever
Classic.
traveled to any interesting museums in Europe?
Oh no, I never
Now,
was.
what about in Russia? There's architecture a lot, though, yes?
A lot of architecture, yeah.
Architecture?
And now it's in Kiev and capital. It's a beautiful place. They have a lot of church, and it's historic place.
Yeah.
And they have a lot beautiful building, old building, but after reconstruction, it's have a beautiful look. It's old, but like new.
So, when you were a young girl, glasnost and stuff was happening, perestroika and stuff. Did you remember any of that?
Yes, I remember it.
I mean, you were a young girl, because it
I was
started
young.
in the late 80s, right? And then
Yeah.
in like 92, did you remember much that happened around the, what do they call it in the Soviet bloc about when it shut down? Do they refer to it in any particular way?
Now all countries like separate, and
So do you consider it liberation, or do you
Yeah.
consider it a revolution? Or what do people, how do they think about the changes?
old people like was before, because they remember that time, and it was all country was together. So now it's little different time. Maybe it's better for country, for like Ukraine and
For young people,
Belarus.
it's much better, yeah.
For young people, yeah, but old people, I know they doesn't like it. So
Well, people went a little crazy with, I mean, they didn't allow any drug use in the Soviet Union, but drinking vodka was acceptable. So there was a lot of excess in drinking, but what I understand is that sexually the people became kind of more accelerated. People started going out to clubs more and stuff like that. So when it happened, you were actually a very little girl, right?
yeah.
So by the time you got to be, when you've been married since you were an adult woman and everything, but did you do much what they call partying in America when you were in the Ukraine?
It's a little different life here and in Ukraine and in Russian place. They have like same club, and but here alcohol is more like luck because it's more strong rules than in my country.
More rules?
Here, yeah, here,
Things are looser in the Soviet bloc? More open?
yeah.
Yeah, crazier? Crazier?
No, like crazy.
Well, I mean, people were repressed under the Soviet Empire.
Yeah.
So what I understand is that a lot of people, like there was kind of a revolution here, they said in the 60s, because the 50s were fairly repressive. So they said after, now, perestroika means what? What does it really mean?
It's like change life.
And
It's
glasnost?
like build something new.
Ah.
It's not old more, so just something new. It's mean perestroika. It's like change life. Like when I move here, I changed my life because I always still in Ukraine and never move in another country. So just when I got green card, so I had chance like change something or still like was. So I think.
Well, you had to change something. You didn't want. Certainly
Yeah.
don't want to live your whole life in the
So I
country.
think
You want to see the
I
world.
can meet a lot of new people, see something interesting, and so it's like perestroika for me because
Yeah. Now, what does glasnost mean?
glasnost.
Glasnost. Yeah.
Oh, it's glasnost. It's like mean you can speak what you mean.
Ah, freedom.
Yeah, it's like
Freedom
freedom.
of speech. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now, what about Mikhail? Was it Mikhail? Who was the guy that was the?
it's Gorbachev. It's
Gorbachev. Now,
perestroika. Yeah.
Gorbachev does speaking engagements in America, and he has foundations and stuff. But is he thought of well in the Soviet bloc as someone who? Because he
It's
was.
glasnost coming with Gorbachev, and
Well, the thing
it's
that was interesting about
perestroika too.
Gorbachev, they said, was he was of the old school. Remember, they had the CIA chiefs and stuff. These old guys kept dying after Brezhnev, and they wanted to bring young blood in. So he was part of the old system, but he innovated a lot of change and everything, especially George Bush 41 after Reagan and Gorbachev did a lot of the negotiations that made it relatively peaceful when the Soviet Union shut down. Because I understand there was a lot of worries that if the Soviet bloc wasn't so aggressive that we might, take advantage of them. So is he thought of well in the Soviet Union? Gorbachev?
Oh, it was a long time ago. So now president is
Yeah, a KGB chief, yes?
it's Yushchenko.
Putin?
Now Yushchenko in Ukraine.
Oh, now who's the Ukraine guy? Yeah, no, I wasn't paying attention to that.
It's President Yushchenko.
And do they
And
like him or not?
Putin in Russian.
Right.
So now it's different. So
Yeah, but now Putin has the most power because Russia has all the nukes, right? And the military was still in Russian mostly. Now the Ukraine, does it have any problems like Georgia where people might be under the thumb of other Soviet bloc countries, or is it pretty strong itself?
it's like more strong. People have some mind. They think something about and
And what?
more freedom. Like
Well, I mean, is it dangerous?
you can think something, but you cannot change. So
Well, I mean, there's a lot of prosperity, business-wise. Is that you?
yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Далі. Та тут аж ось, тут аж в офісі ось зйомки йдуть. І тут аж поки настроїли оце усе. Ну як ото, знаєш, як ото при мандрики, ото, знаєш, ото ж відеокамери, оце усе. Та ні, воно нормально, все так красиво, таке інтересно. Тут же з цим Едмонтом, з тим, що, що на сайті теж. Спочатку сфотографувались, там його ж в офісі були, там ці всі, знаєш, так інтересно, ці, Голлівуд кіносйомки, такі, знаєш, ті, як ці заставки такі. Ну, таке інтересно все таке. А зараз поки світ настроїли, поки оце усе сижу в креслі, 100 раз поміняли оце усе, оці всі зонтики, таке все. Ну, да. Ну, в общем, зараз десь оце вже половину сняли, а ще половину десь. Ну, воно поки світ, поки оце усе, 100 раз